Hi Sagittarius, let's do your January reading. Before I get into the general read for January, I wanted to pull 3 cards for themes you could be dealing with throughout 2025. It's not a predictive reading, it's just things that could be of significance to you during 2025. And so, one more shuffle. Okay. So let's see what we get for you. First card is the Ace of Cups. Second, King of Wands. And the cards aren't necessarily meant to all relate to each other, so it could represent 3 different themes. And the final card, Page of Wands. Okay, so if you want to check out the other signs that I have read for, Leo, Aquarius, and Virgo are the readings I've already done for January. And for 2025, they had the majority of the cards were major arcana for their themes. So you're the first sign I'm reading for that doesn't have any major arcana. So to me, that says that these are things that could come up, but they're not going to have a huge influence over your entire year. But they could be significant events that happen for you. So right off the bat with the Ace of Cups, Sagittarius, you could be dealing with new love in your life, or opportunities are going to come in for you. So if you have felt like your love life has been pretty stale, if you've been single for a long time, or if you've recently broken up with someone, or you're kind of still recovering from a breakup, that is going to take a turn for the better with the Ace of Cups. I just always like to mention with aces, it's the potential. You do have to put in some effort to make a new connection happen if you want it, but it's being presented to you, the opportunity for it. Now with the King of Wands, the Page of Wands, with them being court cards, these could be people in your life that are going to play a very important part in your 2025. The King of Wands has come out a lot already, and it could represent an Aries, a Leo, so fellow fire sign, and another Sagittarius. Both of these could represent that. With the King of Wands, though, if this is energy that you need to embrace, or something is going to come up with that, there could be opportunities where the king is a leader. So with your work, with any sort of projects you could be working on, it could even be like part of a hobby where you are part of a sports team or something like that. It's like you could find yourself in the role of leader. So you're really putting the spotlight on you, or the spotlight's going to be on you, and people are going to look to you for guidance, for leadership, even maybe a mentoring someone, because we got the King and the Page. So you could be in a teacher role. So it's like a situation could call for you to step up in a way, or it's just a natural progression of what's happening in your life where you've been building up to this. So with the Page of Wands, for anyone, there is something going on with, it could be with children, There could be someone younger to you, like I said, that's looking to you for advice, for guidance, for you to play a parental role, Sagittarius. I don't know if it's going to refer to your own children or there's someone else, like there is a younger sibling, nephews, nieces. It's like maybe you will have to step up in some way. Like the situation is going to call for it at some point in 2025. If some of you out there are not already parents, like the prospect of having children could come up. So it's going to maybe force you to grow up in some way or just take on more responsibility. And is there any other messages that I can relay to you about that? So I feel like relationships overall, and that's going to be for anybody really, but something new with the Ace of Cups here, like something significant around a new relationship that's coming into your life. The emphasis is on new. Leadership roles with the King of Wands, and then the Page of Wands is, I don't feel like this is you, this is someone else kind of looking to you to be the leader. Okay. So let's move on to your January 2025 reading, and I'll pull cards for the theme for the month. Also, you might be adopting children. That could be part of it too, for somebody out there who's a Sagittarius. Like you might become a step parent to someone. Okay, so the theme for January 2025 for Sagittarius. I'm going to pull two cards. So we have here the Knight of Cups and the Five of Swords. And let me just check the frame. I feel like it's a love-hate situation, Sagittarius, that you're involved in. I am going to pull more cards about it, but what's coming to me is like it's a thin line between love and hate. So the Knight of Cups, it could represent someone coming towards you, but this could be some sort of action that you want to take. You want to offer your cup of love to someone, but these cards are in direct conflict with each other. And the Five of Swords actually represents conflict. So we'll see from the rest of the cards how that's going to all relate to each other. Okay, so let's pull the rest of the spread. We have Three of Wands. Okay. So we have the Three of Wands, Three of Cups, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. We got Justice, Seven of Cups, King of Pentacles. The bottom row is the King of Swords, the Tower, and Page of Cups in the final position. So let's get into it. Sagittarius, you're starting off with the Three of Wands in the challenge position. There's something that you're waiting very patiently for. And with the Page of Cups coming up here in the final position, I do feel like you are going to get messages that you've been waiting on. I'm not sure this directly relates to love, but you do have a few cup cards here with the Knight of Cups, the Three of Cups, Seven, and the Page. With the Three of Cups, though, in your immediate past, you have 2 threes in your top row. So whatever was happening in the past, it was going well. You felt like you were on the same page with someone. There was common ground you shared with someone. Just getting along very well with someone. But for some reason, the Three of Wands is coming up for you. And I will pull a card and look into it. But also in the past energy, you have the Seven of Cups. So there's some doubt, there's some confusion around some choices that you've made. Something to do possibly with this King of Swords in reverse. Almost like getting any king in reverse, but specifically with the King of Swords, it's almost like there's someone you feel like maybe is talking behind your back, or that they can't be trusted. Like you're wondering what's going on when you're not around. Like you wonder if how people treat you or how they act with you is truly how they feel about you. So you want to know what's going on behind the scenes. And there's one person in particular, maybe with the King of Swords, who you feel like, or you're very confident, could be talking shit about you, secretly is out to get you in some way. So it's a fake friend, it's a frenemy. But when they get around you, they put on this facade, they put on this mask, but you are wondering, how do they really feel? You're coming up as the King of Pentacles upright in the center position, Sagittarius. Again, if it's a court card and it's someone else, could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But I think this is you. Things are going very well for you in January. You feel very solid. Solid in the decisions you're making, solid in especially financial. So things are going very well financially. You're making all the right choices to kind of set yourself up to have financial stability. And with the King as your feelings, you feel very empowered, like you feel in control of your circumstances. So you're coming from a very powerful position, and maybe you wonder if other people around you are envious. So with the Three of Wands, maybe you're waiting for something to be revealed to you. You're going to kind of wait for some sort of clarity, because with the Seven of Cups here, that's part of the issue. There's a lack of clarity. So let's pull a card first for the Seven of Cups and then the Three of Wands. Why is the Seven of Cups here? This could also be some paranoia with the Seven of Cups, because you might be in such a great position that you know, I feel like it is natural to kind of worry about losing that position and like what could be taken from you, what could be stolen from you. Like, is someone stealing your ideas, or is someone trying to steal your position? So if you feel like there's something going on behind the scenes that you just can't put your finger on it and you don't trust it. But with the Justice card, I feel like you will get clarity. But let's see, why is the Seven of Cups here? Why is the Seven of Cups here? Four of Swords. Again, I feel like it's about something going on behind your back. Like, you can't be in all places at once. I feel like there is a desire to keep an eye on things. Like, let's say you're a business owner, you own a store, and you can't be there every day for every hour, covering every shift. So you have to hire someone else for coverage. And it's like there's a desire that you could just be there every day and be the person in charge and be the one watching over everything. But you're not in a position to do that. Not many people are. So some, but over time, that's going to drain you. You're going to have to take a break. So it's almost like you kind of wonder what's going on when you're sleeping. Or like I said, when you're not at work and someone else is in charge. So, and again, if this has to do with friendship, if this has to do, I don't think it's really family, but take it how it applies. Let's say it could also be family. You're wondering what is being said about you when you're not around. So the Three of Wands, we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. You feel left out in the dark, Sagittarius. Like, someone's not telling you everything. If this is about a romantic partner, you're really having a hard time trusting this person, or maybe you feel like something doesn't add up, like about things they say about where they're going or what they're doing or who they're hanging out with. And so you're keeping, I wouldn't say a watchful eye on them, but you're just very aware of details, and something I feel like with the Eight of Wands in reverse is not adding up for you. And so you're kind of waiting on an answer. You could be doing some of your own investigations, or hiring like a private investigator, or running some sort of report, like they have those online, where like you're doing a background check or something. Or maybe this could even be, like I said, if you're a store owner or something, like you're doing background checks on your employees, something like that, and you're kind of waiting on the results. Is something also with the Eight of Wands here. Like, it's results. That's the words that's coming up. Like, you're waiting for results. So take that how it applies, because yeah. So with the King of Wands, we got the Two of Wands, King of Swords, excuse me. We got the Two of Wands upright. I think it goes back to the Five of Swords here. It's like someone's making a move in your direction, or they're making some sort of plan that involves you. Like someone trying to take your position. I do feel like there's someone like that that you have to watch out for. Like their progress or their plans are dependent on maybe you getting pushed out of the way. This could be romantic, like a romantic rival or something. So if you're dating someone, you're in a committed relationship with someone, it's like someone wants to kind of get with your person, I feel like. But they're pretending, they're the great pretender. They are pretending to be a friend in your face, but really they're scheming with the Two of Wands. Like, I think Sagittarius, you have a sense, like your intuition is speaking to you and letting you know that something's off, something's a little wrong. And so you're doing things with the Three of Wands here to act on your suspicions, act on what doesn't feel right, and just investigate. I don't think if it's romantic, you're worried about your partner, but you're worried about whoever this King of Swords is that's scheming. So, or whoever it is that wants to take your place. So let's get into the Knight of Pentacles here in reverse. Why is that here? And all of this whole column here or row is future energy. And you're getting the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. If you are getting some sort of news from someone else, whatever it is, you're not going to like the message. I just feel like with it coming up in reverse, it's going to confirm something very negative for you. Seven of Wands. This came out, it just came out in, in Virgo's reading, I believe. Yes, Seven of Wands. And Knight of Pentacles is the Virgo card. So if you're involved with a Virgo, or there's a Virgo in your life, you might want to check out that reading and see what's going on with them. It was in the daily reading. The Seven of Wands came up. And the message was there about not wanting to fight for something anymore because you see that situation with fresh eyes. So both of these cards, the Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands in reverse, is about giving up on something or someone. I didn't really look at the Tower. I will. But that could be the source of why you're giving up. I feel like with the Justice card, it's like you have to pick and choose your battles. Does this have to do with the King of Swords? Does this have to do with the King of Swords? Does this have to do with the King of Swords? No, this is separate. Nine of Swords in reverse. This is something else that's going on with you, Sagittarius. So there could be something happening with work. Maybe you just need a break. You've been working too hard. And it's time for you to pull back a little bit. And like I mentioned in the daily, the Seven of Wands, it's also control. So just from the energy I was getting earlier on, there is something that you're kind of micromanaging, or you're just very watchful and not stalking, but almost obsessive. Your approach to something is borderline obsessive. And so with the Seven of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, whether you want to or not, it's like you're going to be, I feel like it is kind of like you're forced to ease up a little bit and relax this need to control. And it could be because of exhaustion, trouble with your sleep. So it's like there's a force of change in how you're handling something. The Tower is here. This is in your hopes and fears position of the spread. You're trying to control an outcome or control a person or control your resources. Like I said, there's some sort of paranoia that's going on. You're worried about losing something, or if something is going to be stolen from you. And that's because maybe you have worked very hard to get to this position in your life with the King of Pentacles. That doesn't happen overnight. There's a lot of time and effort that goes into becoming the King of Pentacles. And you don't want that there's like a fear like it could all kind of unravel. Everything that you've put into place. I don't know if this is a real fear, like if there is a possibility of that happening, or if this is something you're just imagining, like the worst case scenario. But you don't want any disruption to what you've already built. That's very clear. Let's go back to the future cards. So you have the Justice, you have the Page of Cups here. I feel like someone, or maybe you just get a sign from the universe that everything is going to be okay, that you're kind of overreacting. And like I said, imagining the worst case scenario for nothing. So you're going to get some sort of reassurance with the Page of Cups here. It might be an actual person, but it could just be, I don't know, something simple like you get a credit score check or something that lets you know everything is fine, or something that to you would let you know that you're okay. So if you have some sort of lucky sign or something, kind of superstitions that, like seeing a white dove or something, lets you know that everything's working out for you, that you'll be okay, or even that, you know, angels and ancestors are looking out for you, something will let you know that you don't really need to worry so much. And that could just be because of the Justice card. Things are working out in your favor, because that's, if this does apply to you in your situation, that's what you've been working towards. With the Justice card, it's like you're not trying to take more than your fair share. You're not scheming like whoever this is in the King of Swords in reverse. Like you're not going out of your way to kind of hold your power or position over someone else's head. That's not what it's about. You're not trying to throw it in somebody's face. You're not trying to show off. You're not trying to, behave a certain way. That's not what it's about. This is about wanting to secure your future, wanting to be financially stable. So it's not excessive. And I feel like with the Justice card, it's like saying the universe understands that. So it's almost like there's no karmic lessons you need to learn from this. It's like, keep doing what you're doing and you'll be fine. You're worrying for nothing almost, Sagittarius. But you still, I understand wanting to act on your intuition, especially when it comes to this King of Swords. But as far as your stability that you've worked hard for, I think the universe will let you know that you are secure. So let's pull advice. What's the advice for this situation? I want to pull advice for the King of Swords part. Benevolent spirit advice for how Sagittarius should deal with the King of Swords in reverse. And then I'll move on to the mini spreads for health, career, and love. So let's pull the Angel Oracle before I get the advice. So it's yes. It's a yes card. So let me recalibrate. What's the yes in reference to? What is the yes in reference to? Okay, one card for that. And then what about the King of Swords? What's the advice for the King of Swords? What's the advice for the King of Swords? Two of Pentacles. Two of Wands to the Two of Pentacles. It's, you may not want to do this, Sagittarius. Some of you may not. Some of you might enjoy it. But it's like you have to kind of play the game with the Two of Pentacles. This person is going to try to maybe catch you by surprise, like they're making some sort of plan. And I feel like you don't have anything to worry about, but it's almost like cat and mouse. Like this person is not, they're taking on more than what they bargained for or what they're prepared for. Like they're not in a position to really do anything to you, I feel like. And so with the Two of Pentacles, it's almost like you can disregard it. But if you want to engage and you want to play the game with them, it's like you can go for it. That's if you want to. Like, I wouldn't want to play the game, but maybe it would be fun for you. Just, like if someone's trying to talk shit about you or something, other people around you can see how well you're doing, how stable you are. So they're wasting their own time. So it's like, if you want to play the game and help them waste their own time, you can. I don't know karmically if that's the best thing to do, but that's what I'm getting from it, from the Two of Pentacles. So if someone's being very fake with you, just be fake back. Just be fake back to them. Don't let anything they say or do affect you, because at the end of the day, it doesn't affect you. Not in the ways that they want to. But it's like humoring someone, or it's like the way you would deal with kind of a bratty child. Like, it's just kind of like you have to, not yell at them, not punish them necessarily. It's just let the brat be a brat, basically, and hope that they grow out of it. Like, that's kind of how this person is. But they're so far removed from you and what you have going for you, you don't really need to pay it too much attention. It's like also someone on maybe social media, like trolling you. Like, you might put a post up on your social media and here they come, all the trolls, with something negative to say. Like, it's up to you whether or not that's going to get to you. So you have to kind of prepare and know how you're going to deal with that. Like negative comments, people trolling you, all of that. And yeah, let's see what the yes card is in reference to. So we have 3 of Pentacles in reverse. So you got 3 of Wands, 3 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles now. Whoever you're suspicious of, that you feel like is not in your corner, that is not supportive of you, that could be jealous of you, I think this is confirmation that your suspicions are correct. That they're not really rooting for you. They're not really a part of your team. So that's what I feel like it's in reference to. This 3 of Cups here. The people that smile in your face but really want to take your place. They're the fake friends. So I think it's just confirmation that you do have someone in your camp that's not really a true friend. But with the Page of Cups here, overall, I do feel like I said, you're going to get some sort of sign from the universe that overall everything will be fine. This situation is not going to affect your stability, which could be a concern. And going back to the theme, it's like with the Knight of Cups, you do want to kind of not share your wealth, but share the love. You're coming towards these connections with others with the best of intentions with the Knight of Cups. Very genuine, caring, loving energy with the Knight of Cups. But that you're not getting that back in response. You're not getting that reflected back to you. You get people that are almost offended or insulted by your cup of love. And that says way more about them than it would about you. That someone would be offended by you trying to help, trying to be supportive, trying to be a friend to someone else. Yeah. So that's your general Sagittarius. I'm going to get into the health, career, and love. I'm just going to get all the cards back together and do a shuffle. Okay, so cards for health and career and love. And these will be very quick back-to-back readings. Okay, health, career, and love. I did want to mention, if anyone has questions about this reading, or is there something else that's specific and personal you would like a reading for, I am still doing the personal readings for $5 a question during the live streams. The instructions for how to get a reading will be in the description of this video, and all of the videos I post, just so that people are prepared about how the streams work. Okay, so health, career, and love. Okay, and health will be first up. Again, I'm not in a position to diagnose anyone. These are just things to look out for January. Sagittarius for January. And I look at mental health, physical health, emotional, and spiritual. Okay, so let's see. And all of those things affect your quality of life. So let's see. Health message for Sagittarius. We have the 7 of Pentacles with the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So it could be with your finances here. This is going back to the general. Like, you're wondering, with the 7 of Cups from the general, it's like something's going on, Sagittarius. Like, you feel very unsure of yourself, or how something is going to play out, like what the results are going to be for you. It's like you're not coming from a position of confidence at all, even though you've already put in so much effort, but you're very unsure of yourself. Let's take a look at the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Back to the 3 of Wands. So part of this could be, maybe you feel like you should be further along in your career, or you should be seeing more progress than where you're at. So you don't know how to get from the 7 of Pentacles to the 9, which is financial stability. But if we're going back to the general, you already were the King of Pentacles. So you already have achieved a certain level of financial stability. So you're still waiting on something. It could be a promotion. It could be, there's something here that would let you know that you've made it in life. So maybe it's something like buying your first home, or a promotion, or graduating from some sort of program, something that for you, you can finally say, I made it, like I did it. I upgraded. This could be like a glow up thing, like I did the thing that I wanted to do, that lets you know that you are finally in a better position in life. And it's like you're almost there. You're not too far from the 9 of Pentacles being upright, but you still have a little ways to go. So there's some impatience here. And what's missing in between these two cards is the Eight of Pentacles. Like, you still have some work to do. So I feel like that's the advice, the missing card here. The Eight of Pentacles is about really putting your head down and just grinding, like doing the work. And the thing about it is, like, you'll be reaching milestones and you won't even realize it. So this Nine of Pentacles is really going to creep up on you if you decide to put your head down and just do the work. So if this is about studying for something, or you're trying to reach some sort of goal, you're focusing on the what ifs, and it's like you're getting ahead of yourself. And it's like you have to refocus and get back to the work. And that should be the solution to this anxiety here. So that's your, that was for health. That was health and career together. Like I said, sometimes it's not about any specific ailments or anything like that. It's just things going on with you. And with Pentacles, it really is about your financial stability, quality of life in that way. So we're going to take it, Sagittarius, as health and career rolled up into one, and move right along to love. And I'm going to do something different with this reading and use the Hidden Truth Oracle, and then pull your tarot. Okay, so let's get your Hidden Truth card. Hidden Truth card for Sagittarius for January. Okay, so you get, I feel you leaving me behind. Okay, so let's get your tarot. Okay, so let's see what we got. On your side, you have the Four of Swords. On the other side, we have King of Pentacles. I don't love when I get repeat cards, but it's okay. So with the Four of Swords here, and one more for the energy between the two of you, we got the Ten of Cups in reverse. So take it how it applies. It could still be you on this side, Sagittarius, but I pulled it with the intention of this being your energy, the Four of Swords. You're taking a break from someone. You have created distance between another person. And this person, it could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, who is still very committed to you. It's almost like they have a feeling, but they don't have, I don't know if you have said the words, we're breaking up, or this is over. So it's kind of like you're not returning someone's phone calls. You're not getting back to their texts. And this person, they're catching the hint, but with the King of Pentacles here representing their energy, they're still in a commitment with you. So there's definitely a problem here with communication. If this is what you're doing, Sagittarius, or it's being done to you. Ten of Cups in the middle here in reverse. So something is definitely over. Maybe at some point you both were on the same page about wishing to have a future together, even have a family together. but something has changed. And so, regardless of this person's commitment to you, there is an understanding. They are aware that there's a shift here, like something has turned. So, another card for Sagittarius. We got the Five of Cups in reverse. And then for the other person, Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles. I'm getting something else here, Sagittarius. Is this person already in a relationship? Were you the third party? Were you trying to hold out for this person? Were they telling you they were going to leave whoever they're with to be with you? Because that's what I'm getting. That's another storyline. This other person could already be married or in a committed relationship, but they were still entertaining something with you or giving you that impression that there was a possibility the two of you could be together. And maybe you got hip to it. You became wise to what they were doing and realizing that's not really ever going to happen. Especially if this person has kids with someone else. You're not making yourself available to this other person. And if it's the case that they're already in a committed relationship, of course, this is a good thing. So you're getting the Five of Cups here in reverse. And one of the first words they have here on this card is acceptance. I think you're accepting the reality of a situation. That if this person is committed, because I feel like that applies more to this situation, you are realizing, one, that this person was lying to you, that they were maybe using you as some sort of emotional outlet for attention. They were using you for something they weren't getting from the person they're committed to. And you're no longer making yourself available to them. This person over here, again, if this is the case and this applies, this person has the nerve to feel left out, to feel like you're leaving them behind. Almost like, how dare you? Like, how dare you not be my side piece? How dare you not be in a third party with me? How dare you ignore me? That sort of thing. They really have some nerve. So you're seeing a situation for what it truly is. That's good on you, Sagittarius, if this applies. I don't feel like I really need to pull any advice, but with the Ten of Cups here in reverse, there is no future here. And so you're going to stop wasting your own time and just move on. So good for you, Sag. So that's your readings for January. I will see you in the next one, and thank you. Bye.